Hey guys, thanks so much for joining us today at the Natural Lifestyle Show. I'm Angel.
And I'm Billy.
And this is Princess Eliana and Skylar in the back. And we are traveling to her therapy today. And we thought that we would take this opportunity to do a video and talk about something that that I've been thinking a lot about this winter, because we live in an area where our winters can get pretty cold sometimes. And it seems like there's been a lot of sicknesses going around this winter too. I mean,
Yeah, it's really weird.
yeah, a lot of people have been having flus, colds, and now there's like this really bad stomach virus going around. Thank God we haven't gotten that. And we've gotten a few colds, but we haven't gotten them really bad, thank God. Watch my video about how I turned a cold around in one day. But today we wanted to talk about, like, really, why do people get sick and cold, you know, more often it seems when they're having a cold winter. And there's a lot of different reasons that I've seen that people say that this could be. One reason we hear a lot is that people conglomerate together more indoors and don't, you know, go outside as often. But as my older daughter pointed out the other day too, and this kind of falls in line with this theory, my older daughter pointed out that if people, when they get sick, would actually stay at home and, you know, just rest a little bit and get better, then they wouldn't spread the germ. So I encourage everybody, if you're feeling bad, stay home and get better. Don't spread it around. Especially, you know, we have a a daughter who, you know, she has a hard time when she gets sick. So I encourage everyone to stay at home and get well.
I don't want you to share this.
So that's one theory, is people just staying closer together and not going outside. Another theory, a lot of people say, well, you know, don't go outside and get too cold, you know, you might get sick or whatever. And scientists have supposedly, you know, said, no, that's not true. But I've always kind of wondered a little bit about that. Some people say if you get, you know, temperature extremes, that could be it. But I don't really know if I believe that or not, because, you know, going from hot to cold is stimulating to the lymphatic system, and a lot of people do that to stimulate their lymphatic system, so I'm not really sure about that. But I do know, what were you going to say?
How many of us seen them guys and ladies go jump out in the water?
Freezing water.
Freezing water, you know?
Yeah.
And, you know, none of them got sick. I got a cousin jumped out and swam in the snow last year in Canada. He was fine.
Oh yeah, I saw that there was a study, well, they studied some athletes, some endurance athletes. Yeah, so the athletes that stayed out in the cold longer did seem to get more respiratory issues. So, you know, that makes you wonder if maybe staying out in the cold a lot, maybe it contributes to more sickness. Also, I've told Billy, and he knows, that I believe that it may be the lack of sunlight that is the main factor. I believe that God created us to live synergetically on this earth, and that we need certain things, and I think that we need the sunlight. And even if we go out in the sunlight in the winter time, of course, we're still not going to get the vitamin D that helps our immune system, so we can take that. But what else does the sun provide that we don't even know about? We're always learning things all the time that we didn't know about. And so I read this in a magazine the other day, and so I just want to read this to you. This is in a magazine. It talks about how lack of sunlight depletes levels of a mood-lifting chemical in the brain called acetylcholine. And they say that the scent of cardamom actually increases that in your brain, so you can have a sunnier mood, 65% sunnier mood, more sunny mood by inhaling that. So that's interesting. So, you know, yeah, so I think that's really cool. I think that the sunlight has a lot to do with it personally. I think that's probably the major contributing factor. And maybe the other ones work together too. Maybe it all kind of works together.
Oh, yeah.
But that's one thing about the winter time. You know, if you live in a cold climate, or a climate that gets cold, it's always, you know, it can be exciting and it's nice to have the change of seasons. But then when all these sicknesses start going around, you remember why you're looking forward to the spring again. But if you have any thoughts about this or anything, please leave it in the comments below. I'm the kind of person who I really like to try to figure things out, and I like to look at, you know, how things work together in God's design and see what might really, you know, be going on. I mean, the sun is like a big part of our environment here, and it provides a lot of things. And so we'll be making another video very soon, kind of on the order of that. We have some things to kind of talk about concerning that. But please leave us a comment below. Please share our video, and be sure you're subscribed to us here on YouTube. We have all of our social media down below, including a group on Facebook called Living the Natural Life, and we have a newsletter that we'd love for you to sign up for. So you have a great day, and we'll be making another video soon. God bless.
Thank you for joining us.